Welcome to the Transparent FX Academy. I'm Nick, and I'm a top author on TradingView with over 190k reputation points. In this video, I will be taking a pair, breaking it down both from an order flow and technical perspective. And by the end of the video, by using the combination of these two different types of analysis, we will try to understand where we have the highest probabilities for the next potential move. And in doing this analysis, I will provide as much free education as possible. So I really suggest that you stick to the video to the end. So without further ado, let's go straight to the charts. In today's video, I want to speak about XRP USD because at the moment we do have quite interesting price action and structure. Starting here on the monthly, in fact, what we can notice is that at the moment the market has just created a double bottom. From here, this rejection to the upside was created. The market then tried moving lower, failed, created a rejection to the upside. At that point, all this previous resistance was turned support, and at this point what we could expect is potentially a deeper retest of this previous monthly resistance turned support before then seeing a rejection to the upside, considering that also at the moment from a fundamental perspective the price of XRP has been suppressed for a long time given the current problems that is facing with regulators. And in a situation like this, if we finally see the resolution of the XRP case, we could see the rejection to the upside and break of monthly structure to the upside. Dropping down on the weekly time frame, what do we see? Now, from a weekly perspective, what we can notice is that the support level that is currently holding the market to the upside is this one here. During this massive sell-off, the market created one green candle, which is this candle here, which has a top of the wick here and a candle like this. This previous weekly resistance is now acting as strong support. It stopped the market here, again here. So at the moment the market is trading above the support, and until it will trade above the support, this increases the probabilities quite a lot for a rejection to the upside. So even though we could see a deeper test of the support overall, we would like to see the market create this rejection to the upside. We can also notice how we do have an impulse and a correction, and in general, after an impulse, if you want to measure the correction, you have to take your Fibonacci from the low to the high of the impulse. And if we do that, we can see how the 50% is lining up perfectly with this previous resistance turn support, which is in fact holding this market to the upside. Dropping down on the daily time frame, what do we see? Now, from a daily perspective, the pattern that the market is currently printing is quite clear. At the moment, the market is printing in ascending trend line formation, in which at the high, we have a series of equal highs, which the market has been creating for quite some time. And at the low, we have a series of higher lows, which started from here. The second higher low was here. The third higher low was here. And at the moment, we are approaching this zone in which we're supposed to see the breakout. From here, we need to see the breakout to the upside in order for this pattern to continue. Now, usually the way in which this pattern plays out is that first we see the break above the resistance, then we see a retest of the previous resistance turn support, and then that is the area in which we have very good probabilities for a rejection to the upside to happen. But first, we need to see a successful break above this resistance, which we still haven't seen. Only if we get the breakout, then at that point this pattern looks interesting. If from here we just melt to the downside, it means that the market seems ready to go for the deeper test of the monthly support that we have identified at the beginning of the video. That would a break below the pattern would increase the probabilities of that retest of monthly support to actually happen. Now, before we continue with the technicals, I first want to go and speak about what we have when it comes to the on-chain data, specifically looking at Bitcoin, because at the moment the entire market is correlating with Bitcoin, including XRP as the market leader. Now, what we can see here is that the price of Bitcoin, we all know that has been dropping. However, in the past months, it has simply moved horizontally. It's basically this black line here. However, if we look at the amount of Bitcoins that are currently on exchanges, we have seen a capitulation of that amount, which is this purple line. While the price was moving horizontally, a huge amount of Bitcoins got bought and moved away from exchanges, possibly in cold storage. What this indicates is that the current supply is getting shrinked over and over again with the one in circulation. And if the demand starts increasing once again, either by natural demand or because we get the next halving, which will happen in 2024. At that point, the amount of Bitcoins that get emitted into circulation gets cut in half. At that point, that could create a supply shock. And at that point, the price could increase quite massively. So what we're seeing here is that the fundamentals at the moment are very, very strong, especially lately with a massive buying going on. What this indicates is that we could definitely see the market here create a rejection to the upside if Bitcoin continues pumping, because in that case, XRP should correlate as it has been correlating for quite some time. So if we do get a break above this resistance, because Bitcoin at the moment looks very strong, on the retest, how we could be approaching this potential rejection to the upside. Now, as usual, trading is reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily combined with the on-chain data, those are the best time frames from a directional perspective. However, when it comes to confirmations and entries, the best time frames are the intraday time frames, so 4 hour and lower. Therefore, if we do get the break on the retest, what we could be doing is monitoring price action from an intraday perspective during this move to the downside, waiting for the market to shift from an intraday bearish market as we would have to an intraday bullish market. And if the market would shift from an intraday bearish to bullish market and provide to us one of our valid entries, at that point we could be looking for a potential rejection to the upside for the market to complete this impulse correction and impulse pattern to the upside. Now, if you don't know what I'm speaking about when I say valid entries and this kind of things, there's all part of the mentorship program, which you can find at transparentfxtrading.com. Here you have the possibility to gain access to my entire course with all the rules of the strategies. You also have the possibility to gain access to one-on-one private mentoring, the web market breakdowns with the Telegram signals, the COT data software, which is the one that we use in the Forex analysis, the trading station software, which puts together everything that you need as a trader all in one interface. And if you scroll lower, past the testimonials, you will see that at the moment I'm running a special promotion in which there is a big upfront discount on the mentorship program price. And since I have partnered with the Forex broker Blueberry Markets, if you open an account with them from the student dashboard, you can get a full refund credited back into your trading account. And if you scroll lower, you will see that at the moment there is still time to join before the timer goes to 0 and the offer expires and the price goes back to normal. However, if spots are limited, so if spots get filled before the timer goes to 0, then the offer will end anyway and price will go back to normal. So I really suggest that you take advantage directly from here and gain automatically access with the email and password that you will create during the checkout. So definitely looking forward to have you on board. If you enjoyed the video, make sure that you smash that like button and comment below. It really does support the creation of more free education and analysis for all of you, and I will see you in my next video.